Hello and welcome to the No Name Prayer Podcast. I am your host, Monica. I hope you guys are having a wonderful week so far. Let's start with our reflection for today from the book, The Ascension Lenten Companion, Walking with Jesus to Jerusalem. Follow me. Luke 9, verse 59. Saturday after Ash Wednesday. As we walk with Jesus on his journey to Jerusalem, we hear Jesus say two words that have changed people's lives for more than 2,000 years. Follow me. To follow someone means to pay attention to where they're going and what they're doing. Sometimes we follow someone because we do not know the way to our destination. Sometimes we follow because we know one way to get there, but someone else knows a better way. Both reasons apply to us this Lent. I mentioned to you yesterday that while you may have been through Lent before, you have never been through this Lent, this stage of your life, and in the particular circumstances you are facing. Following Jesus, letting him lead you, assures that you will arrive at your desired destination. However, the one we're following also desires to know where we want to go. In a sense, Jesus is asking you today, what do you want this Lent? What do you need? Where are you in life? What did you ask of me? Jesus seeks to take you on a journey within. Therefore, naming your desires at the beginning of the journey will dispose you to receive from him the deepest desires of your heart. Jesus says, follow me. There is a me to follow. We don't so much follow a map or a route. We follow a person. When we do so, we discover that the journey is as important as the destination, if not more so. The journey to Jerusalem will entail much more than merely arriving there. The journey is about Jesus and what he's doing along the way. It's about how the journey prepares us for the destination. It's about what happens to us and within us while we are on the journey. As we round out the initial days of Lent and prepare to enter the first full week of our journey, take some time today to tell the Lord what you desire. Tell him what your heart longs for during this season. Then, to conclude, pray the Suscipe prayer from Saint Ignatius of Loyola. Take, Lord, and receive all my liberty, my memory, my understanding, and my entire will, all that I have and possess. Thou hast given all to me. To thee, O Lord, I return it. All is thine. Dispose of it wholly according to thy will. Give me thy love and thy grace, for this is sufficient for me. Stay here for an additional 10 minutes. Today, pray with Luke 18, verses 35 to 42. Be present in the scene. You are the blind man. Ask the Holy Spirit to help you be in the place of the man begging. Imagine that Jesus looks at you and says, "What do you want me to do for you?" What do you say? What do you desire from God? The Gospel of Luke, chapter 18, verse 35. Now, as he approached Jericho, a blind man was sitting by the roadside begging. And hearing a crowd going by, he inquired what was happening. They told him, "Jesus of Nazareth is passing by." He shouted, "Jesus, Son of David, have pity on me." The people walking in front rebuked him, telling him to be silent. But he kept calling out all the more, "Son of David, have pity on me." Then Jesus stopped and ordered that he be brought to him. And when he came near, Jesus asked him, "What do you want me to do for you?" He replied, "Lord, please let me see." Jesus told him, "Have sight. Your faith has saved you." What words stood out to you as you prayed? What did you find stirring in your heart? There were a couple of things for me. Follow me. I feel like he has been calling my name for a really, really long time. And as I was sitting here doing my reflection and praying, writing things down, I remember that as a child, I wanted to be a nun. I'm not sure why I remember that, but I need to pray more on that. I'm a mom now, and I love being a mom. I love kids. I love my kids. I think being a mom is what I was born to do. I do feel like a little kid tagging along behind their parents, like trying to follow them, but not being able to catch up, and kind of losing them in the crowd, getting distracted by all the shiny little things that you see along the way. That's how I feel. Now, in the reading, I know that it says you are the blind man, but as I'm reading it, I feel like that's how I've been my whole life, like the blind man not being able to see. I feel like I've been blind my entire life, and the closer I get to him, I can start to see a little bit better, just a little bit, but still blind. And I know, okay, so the words, "Son of David, have pity on me," really stick out. And I'll tell you why. A long time ago, years ago, this is before I met my husband. We've been married 14 years, We've been together for 16 years. So I was going through a really, really hard time. And there was a lady from church that she was having a prayer at her house, and she was having someone preach at her house in Spanish. And he was preaching on this reading. And I remember at that time I was struggling with certain things, needed to make some decisions, and he's preaching, and I mean, he was on fire, and he he's there, and he's talking about the blind man's faith, and he's again, I mean, I don't remember what all he was saying. All I know is that I'm there and I'm listening and I'm praying and I'm talking to God, and out of nowhere the preacher just goes, "Son of David, have pity on me." And he says it again, "Jesús, hijo de David, ten piedad de mí," in Spanish. Jesus, son of David, have pity on me. And that has always stuck to me, always, because I feel like it was me saying those words, like it was just coming from my heart. But I always tell him, have pity on me, especially when I'm struggling. Those are words that always come to mind. So that's all I have to share with you guys today. I hope that you are enjoying it. Please get the book, get the journal. It's again from the Ascension company. It's the Ascension Lenten Companion, Walking with Jesus to Jerusalem. It's awesome, guys. Awesome. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Happy Saturday. Don't forget to say your prayers. Follow, like, share, especially the sharing part. Share with someone and pray for me, please. And I will be praying for you. Have an awesome day.